Well, funny you should mention that as we jump into that first matchup anyway. K-Top will be looking to score that first blood, but being able to have that final character change, I think my gut tells me that's going to favor Disarted a lot more. If he has the option to pick Shang Tsung against Cabal, he'll be laughing in that 5th game. Should we get there? However, K-Top starts things off strong. The rushdown begins.
Oh yeah, so scary. And you know, of course, like a lot of the more aggressive versus aggressive matchups, oh my god, down forward slide, you gotta do it. But hey, you know what? K-Top was proving earlier that he was not afraid to do the unsafe stuff with the raw nomad dashes. Oh my gosh, 2-1 hitting over and over. Nothing's been blocked. Oh my gosh. Okay, the breakaway, you gotta find an opportunity to get out of here, and you're not. No defensive bar. That was disgusting. Everything was hitting. K-Top just guessing wrong in every situation.
And being uncomfortable on the defense, which is something that K-Top kind of has as a weakness as a player, right? He's not the tightest player when he has to kind of sit and block. He'll try and kind of squirm his way out. It's what his characters are pretty good at, right? You try and jump out, you buffer it with a button, you buffer that button into a special, whatever it is. But when you're point blank in the corner and your opponent's just pressing away, sooner or later you got to block. And he goes for the big 1-2-4 damage. However, oh, whoa, no confirm.
Don't even need to confirm at this point. Just so many little hits here and there. But okay, here we go. Gonna side switch. Good knowledge. Always ready for it, even when you're being pressured. And look at that. Look at, you know, getting hit by so many tiny little hits, even at 950 HP. And Jack can just make up that damage instantly. That could have been maybe a fatal blow, but there's still the opportunity down one fatal blow. But that's going to be a return, and that's going to be game 1. Big risk. I'm surprised that we saw that right there, because it seemed like K-Top was stealing back the momentum, but just kind of gave it away on a gigantic risk.
I'm not surprised because it's K-Top.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
He does it all the time. Anyone that's watched a lot of these tournaments knows that down one into fatal blow. I mean,
with all the raw nomad dashes, but it was like a 90% success rate. So at that point, we didn't need to see K-Top try to make any adaptation to how many times he was using it. But we might see a little bit more here. Disarted known to be able to play really patient at times, and then once his offense gets going, it's just never ending. And that was a great pickup, by the way, with the down one and the slide.
It's just a player that, as I've said many times, does play for the one hit. You always kind of see rare footage of that forward 2-2-4 actually connecting. It does so little damage on counter hit that a lot of Cabal players would just rather do a standard combo. However, whiffing the sledgehammer, that's going to give him a gigantic punish now as Disarted puts his opponent straight into the corner. Looks like K-Top trying to squirm his way out. I mean, this is kind of what I'm talking about. Not comfortable on defense, and that fatal blow as well.
Who managed to actually get out of the corner with the breakaway, so a little bit of a small victory there, but yeah, this is not going to be easy. In fact, now it's going to be impossible, as now he's got to win 2 rounds straight without losing one. This is tough. This is just looking like it's 100% the Disarted game, and it is so much about just being in the corner and Disarted just not letting him get an opportunity.
Wasting no time with that instant air jump too, though, just in case his opponent is moving forward, and if nothing happens, an air dash comes out regardless. The staggered 1-2 game. Now, he doesn't have deep freeze in this variation, so he's not able to confirm that airborne back 1-4. He knows it. Gets himself a throw at the very least. The respect and patience. But in this case, I really thought K-Top was waiting for that to be counter hit, you know.
Ooh. All right, he needs that damage. Oh, that was a little bit of a weird breakaway. Maybe expecting a little bit more of a combo afterwards, but now he's got no defensive bar. Now it's going to be a tough guess here. Oh, a weird drop. Super weird and unfortunate. Oh. And again, the fatal blow not coming in clutch, and the reverse fatal blow again. Not exactly the same situation as the first game, but very reminiscent of it. And I think these defensive fatal blows have got to go, especially against Disarted, right? It may work against a lot of players, but Disarted's so tight on his timing. Everybody, when it's sub-0 in the corner, especially when it's a great play like Disarted. And, you know, it's not to say that, like, K-Top was playing badly, it just happens. But when you start off that way, it can kind of corrupt the rest of the set. And it does seem like that maybe is what's been happening. But I think if K-Top can get back into this, it is certainly not over.
No throw tech, content to just take the pressure. One of the many strengths of Jackie in this kind of situation. The anti-air down 2, unfortunately not able to pick it up, but buffering into the leap just in case. That's going to give K-Top a decent start. However, that whiff punish on the back 1-4. Ooh, looking for the cheeky reset. I mean, worth a go, but not quite going to work out this time. Again, visual bug on the damage over time. Don't worry. The damage was correct. Hence the round ended. I feel like I have to point that out every time.
You certainly do, but I feel like it's been a while since we've seen it also as well. It used to, I felt like we used to see it like every day, like multiple times, but yeah, not as many times anymore.
Well, yeah, good start here from K-Top in that first round, and now able to get a full combo with opponent in the corner. Meterless, and the short hop into uppercut in the chin. That wasn't part of the plan.
Oh, but still a chance to fight back here. Oh, actually just barely putting K-Top in a fatal blow range, which is a very scary spot because that means now any conversion is death. But wow. You know what? Goes the same the other way. So match point now for Disarted.
I mean, in that case, it just straight up worked, didn't it? Overhead to connect. Conversion now from Disarted on a confident match point. There goes the KB. Give me that combo, baby.
Oh, just
sure
pushing
down
the advantage to the corner. Yeah, the down one's so good. Fast, but all right, crushing ball's already spent, but there's still gonna be massive damage, or it would have been a few uncharacteristic jumps from Disarted today. Unfortunately for K-Top, it's not gonna matter. That's gonna be an unbreakable kill for sure. And Disarted with the 3-0 to go up and play against Mirko in the in the winners finals. Not quite grand yet.
I really did think that Decide was going to create some ice pop flavors, but instead turning Jackie's head into an ice pop. Eee!